Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of This Is Our Life. I just watched a video by Dave Ridley, and I want to talk about what was in that video. He was talking about the cult of Ian Freeman, or the little cult thing going on in Keene. I've had people say to me online and in person that they want nothing to do with activism in Keene. And I don't blame them. There are people who want to be movers, as they say. And they look into where to move to. A lot of people don't want to move to the boonies, i.e. Grafton. Well, and a lot of people, they look at where to move to. So like I said, they don't want to move to the boonies such as Grafton. There's Manchester, Concord, Berlin, Keene. A lot of people want to live in or near a town the size of Keene. They don't want to live in a city like the Manchester, Nashua area. But they don't want to be associated with the negative activism that goes on in Keene. Now, my personal opinion is that Ian Bernard, aka Ian Freeman, may just be an agent of the state. What is the definition of insanity? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Yet the Keene activists, led by Ian Freeman, do the same things over and over and over again, and nothing changes. I have made all sorts of good suggestions on what could be done, things that could be done, and sometimes I'm ignored, sometimes I'm yelled at, or called names or whatever. It says a lot about you when you do that to people. There are people in our town that would love to be involved with activism, and Keene is actually the perfect place to do it, but you have to have the right people. People will not do activism in Keene because by doing so, people will associate them with the Keeniacs, the Free Keeners, the Keene Activist Center, etc., etc. And they don't want to be associated with these people. I don't want to be associated with these people. When we first moved up here, we didn't know any better. It didn't take long to learn. I've seen cop block. I've actually participated in cop blocking. I've participated in other things as well. And I like what I've seen with the cop blockers. That's a positive thing. But when you're yelling at meter maids, harassing, being bullies, nobody wants anything to do with you, and people will actually support putting in rules, regulations, laws that they otherwise would not support, simply to get rid of you, or to stop you, or to reduce your stupidity. And that's what's going on in Keene. I honestly believe that Ian Freeman may very well be an agent provocateur, doing the same things over and over again, and you're not getting anywhere. There's a reason you're not getting anywhere. You could be positive about it, you could talk to people, you could spread the message, and instead of just making a spectacle of yourself and bullying meter maids. So, I mean, I don't. I mean, sadly, I believe Ian Freeman is an agent provocateur, and that, you know, he has his little cult going in Keene, and that's why nothing positive is happening. Because the people like myself, and we have neighbors and people you call neighbors when you live in a rural area, that would love to be out there and active, but just will not have anything to do with the Keeniacs and Free Keeners and Ian Freeman and the rest. There are a lot of native New Hampshireites that cannot stand what they see from the Keeners, Keeniacs, Keene people. I don't even want to call them activists. Then you have Garrett, you're a joke, buddy. And my problems with the people in Keene go way back, actually. You know, we know of people that are physically violent, that have pulled guns and knives on people, that have physically assaulted people, and you have no problems with them. But you have a problem with me. You say I'm unstable. You say I'm violent, yet I haven't committed an act of violence since high school. And many of those were in self-defense. But, I'm not the one making a fool of myself, but you folks are. There's a reason people don't want anything to do with you. Have a good day.